Yesterday we got in here and we got the maze complete in the spider area. I'm just getting out here. Don't have my tools or anything out yet. But Kaylee had to come out and help me open up the vlog. Last night we did some work over here. Got a couple of partitions up that we needed. Got a few of the skins up. We need to get in here today and get this finished. I got 2 skin panels there, and I got a skin panel from here all the way around to the door to the water room. I need to get in, and then we got some bracing to do. This wall definitely needs bracing. That wall needs bracing, and we gotta get the pond liner in here as well, which is going to be fun. Right now I got the pond liner in pieces in here, and I got some skins in here. We got a mess. But anyway, getting the clown finished up to this point here is our main goal for today. We shouldn't take too long. Then I've got a mess out in the backyard. The haunt dump by our storage shed is a total disaster area. I gotta get out there and get that kind of straightened out. Part of getting it straightened out, getting that straightened out is getting some stuff out here in the haunt. I checked day 10 last year, to see where we were at on day 10. And we actually got some of the water room stuff out last year. Well, some of that water stuff is coming out again this year. But I'm going to do things a little different. I think we did just display by display. In day 10, all I did was the water room. This year, we're going to go through the whole storage shed. We're going to drag out anything that can come out that belongs in the display. She's trying to get my attention. She wants to be on camera somewhat. But anyway, we're going to go through the storage locker, get stuff moved out, and then I might hit the basement and get some of the stuff moved out too. A lot of it is water room, and we'll probably end up working in the water room today. Getting some of the stuff put together. I cannot do the water wall because I need to get the liners in. And I got the new mermaid fountain, which goes in here. I'm not going to put that together either, because it's a pain putting it together, and it's a pain taking it apart. Now, I don't want to have to do it twice, because if I bring it in now and put it together, I just have to take it apart to get the liners in, because I'd have to move it. It can't be moved once it's been put together. But we can get the Leering skeleton put together and get it finalized, get some of the pieces placed so I know where things are going. I might put the clamshells on the pumping station, which I'll have to take off later to get the lights in. You know that sort of thing. Getting things straightened up. And I can't do that until that mess is out of the way, and that's a mess. But, we'll work on that. Probably do a little work over the chain hallway, maybe get into the graveyard today. But after this is done, it's going to be that type of stuff. Through the parts of the haunt I have done. Probably get the graveyard set up in Sue Ann's area, and what have you. And that's pretty much what we're going to be working on the next couple of days. But for right now, we're going to be focusing on this. And before I can focus on this, I need to get my tools out. So, breakfast of the day, peanut butter and jelly bear claw, and whatever you choose to drink. So we've covered all the bases. I'm putting the camera down. We're going to get set up. We're going to get going. Maze is 100% finished on the grass. The only part of the maze we have left to do is a driveway, which is next week. We get started on it. Whether I have it finished next week, I don't know. But we got the hammering clown here. And they come around like this. There'll be another little display here and around, and then they're out. So now that the maze is totally done, it's time to start moving some stuff in. We're going to start out in the back with a shed and start carrying stuff out. Whether I get anything put together today or not, that's another story. Well, Morgan, Sue, and I are spent 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that, hauling stuff out. Morgan brought out another stack of partitions in preparation for Monday. Sue and I started out with the shed out at the storage dump, went through it, and brought everything out from the storage shed that could go out in the haunt now. Still have stuff out there that's got to stay there until I get the maze on the driveway done. I got the mech for the jumping snake and the attack snake in here. And over here in Sue Ann's display, I got the Iron Maiden in. And that I screwed up on. I should have brought it out here before I did the partitions over here. Because to get it in, I'll open up the secret door. I had to put it through the hole over there and up and over the wall to get it in. Door shut. And that was all we did in this display. Over here, on the other hand, I got pieces to mechs and some ceramic gargoyles and stuff for the graveyard. And I still got more graveyard stuff I could bring out here, but I'm going to wait till I'm ready to work on this display and get this mess cleaned up a bit. But we got that there in. The biggest disaster area, though, is over here in the water room. And get around the corner. I keep forgetting how long the water room is. But you get over here, and we got the rest of the parts for the water wall, which later, when we get the liners in, got a couple of barrels out here. My shells that go up on the pumping station, or dogs, or water tubes, other barrels. Got Fred in here, and the mermaid, and this. And then over here in Clown, we got the parts for the Hammer and Clown out here. Still have stuff in the bedroom that we haven't brought out that goes into these displays too. And I'll bring that stuff out as I need them. But for right now, the biggest mess I've got is in here in the water room. So I think what we're going to end up doing is I am going to start in the water room. I am not going to put the mermaid together, but I am going to get her stand into position. We got to get the Leering skeleton put together, get him kind of in the spot. We're just going to kind of put everything in their location. Then I'll go through and I'll snap a picture of each of the displays after I get everything where I want them. Reason why I'm doing the pictures is I've got to take everything out to put the liners in, and I can use the pictures as a reference. Oh, I had this here, I had that there, and get everything back into where I want them. But it is just a goddamn disaster in here right now, so I need to get in here, get things placed so it looks a little bit more neater in here, and then I can have the set dresser come out and see what she thinks. I think the mermaid has a string attached to the skull so you can hang her if you want to hang them. I think I am going to zip tie her to the beam up there so she's out of the way and we can move around and I don't step on her and break her. I'll end up doing that. But I think for right now I need to see if I can get that leg off. I'm going to have to take loose the tie strap on both the corners to free up this end. Take the tie strap loose there, take the peg out of the leg that's holding it in, and I want to see if I can get that leg off. Because it is kind of in the way, and I don't like the look of it sitting there, so I want the leg off. So that's going to be our first chore. And then I am just going to get in here and just start putzing around, putting things together for what I can put together to see if I can get things placed. And we'll go from there. I don't know how far I'm going to get. I am so tired. I'm so tempted just to pack up and call it quits right now and take the rest of the day off. Ugh. But we're getting there slowly but surely. Well, it took the better part of the rest of the day, but some progress made. Water room always takes forever to set up. Now this display I didn't do anything in because I need to get the water wall in before I can get final placement on things. And I have to get my zombie bait out here yet, so no luck on that guy until the liners are in, which are going to be a couple of weeks. So this one's going to stay a disaster area for now. But we got the barrels in over there. And I got a partition wall up there because that's where the front of the water wall is going to be. I was trying to get measurements so we'll still be able to see the barrels pretty good. And then you get over here into the pumping station. And then we put Burnt Guy there and Fred right next to him. And then we got barrel with a dog and more water tubes, and got the mermaid in. Another nuclear fuel rod sign. And the luring skeleton. And you can't see him too well, but the fence panel doesn't go there. It's just leaning there to get out of the way. Now these nuclear fuel rod signs are actually the doors to the ammo cases. We took them off last year and decided to leave them off. I like it. We can use them for as signage or or to fill holes. I put another one in, the other one in there. So this is all we've gotten for today. I'm sorry you didn't get very much footage. I have no idea how long this vlog is going to be. But it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm calling it quits. Let me get the stuff picked up and we'll do your end of the day wrap up. Okay, end of the day wrap up, and Kaylee is in her spot. Huh? She's been wanting me to quit for a while now. It's about 8:45, so I'm pretty much on time. I've been trying to quit about 9 o'clock. That way I can edit and get into bed by 10 instead of staying out here till 10 and not getting to bed to around 11 o'clock midnight. Doesn't seem like we did all that much today, but we actually did. Started out, we got the clown display finished, got the skinning done, the pond in, the fencing in, so the maze is totally finished out on the grass. From there, we started out in the backyard at the supply dump, where I store all the wall panels at, or skim panels. We have a little shed out there that holds a lot of stuff. And we got into that, drug out everything that could be brought out, which was about 3/4 of the shed. I still have some stuff for the pirate and the clown that go in there, that are in there. Plus the new Q-line pillars, which I can't do anything about until we do the maze on the driveway. Then we went downstairs and I dug out probably about 3/4 of the stuff downstairs that could come out. And that's out here. We took several breaks, hour and a half altogether in break time. Lugging all that stuff out here, and when you're sweating and hot, and it tires you out real quick. But we got both the basement and the backyard done. We did bring out, there was a couple of things in the spare bedroom that were up in the attic that went in the water room and the graveyard. We did get those out here as well. Morgan was out here and hauled tombstones, or not tombstones, but partition panels. So those are ready for Monday to get us started. I still have one huge stack, about twice this many out back. That will eventually need to come out here, but what I've got out here now will be enough to get me started. And then we worked on the water room the rest of the day. And as you saw in the last clip, everything except for the pond with the water wall has our items in it. Now all those items are going to have to come out of the water room when I go to do the liners. But I am going to tomorrow use my cell phone and snap some pictures so I know where everything goes. That way when I take it out to put the liners in, I know where to put it back out. Let's see. Tomorrow it's going to be chain hallway. We got to get the bride and the groom set up, and we're going to get the chains installed. Should not take all day. You know, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours maybe. Past that, once we get the chain haul done, we'll move over into the graveyard, and that's something I'll end up getting a start on. I will not finish it. It takes a while, especially the mausoleum, getting all the urn boxes and, you know, the display setup and stuff in there. I have no idea what type of footage you're going to get, so bear with us. Probably be kind of like today. You didn't get much footage today either. So stay spooky, stay toxic.